Henry and Mudge take the big test. Contents: the smart dog, school, the big test. The smart dog. On a sunny day, Henry and Henry's mother and Henry's big dog Mudge were sitting in the front porch. A man with a collie walked by. Suddenly, the man stopped. "Sit," said the man. The collie sat. "Down," said the man. The collie lay down. Henry looked at Mudge. Mudge looked at Henry. They both looked at the collie. "Stay," said the man. Then he walked a long way down the street. He didn't look back. The collie stayed. The man turned down another street and disappeared. The collie stayed. After a while, the man came back. "Should we heel?" he said to the collie, and they walked down the street together. Henry looked at his mother. "Wow," he said. "Smart dog," she said. Henry looked at Mudge. "Mudge, heel," said Henry, and he walked down the steps. Mudge rolled over and started to drool. "Well, at least he's good at staying," Henry said. "Except when company comes," said Henry's mother. "Right." Henry frowned. "And when the cat next door wants to visit," said Henry's mother. "Right." Henry frowned some more. "And when your dad is mowing the grass," said Henry's mother. "Right." Henry frowned even more. "Maybe Mudge needs to go to school," Henry said to his mother. Maybe Mudge needs a nice teacher like Mr. Crosscuss," Henry said. Mrs. Crosscuss was Henry's second grade teacher. "Maybe," Henry's mother smiled. "Mudge," said Henry, "do you want to go to school?" Mudge snored and drooled. "I hope dog school has a nap time," said Henry. "And lots of paper towels." And Henry's mother looking at her porch. School. Henry went shopping for Mudge's first day of school. He bought Mudge a new red leash. He bought Mudge a new silver collar. He bought Mudge a box of little treats. And Henry bought himself a paddle ball because he was nervous. Henry liked to play paddleball, and he was nervous. And he was nervous because he thought Mudge might flunk dog school. He thought Mudge might drool on the teacher's foot, or sit on a puddle by mistake, or not even stay awake long enough to do anything. Henry pedaled like crazy. When the first day of school arrived, Henry and Henry's mother and Henry's big dog Mudge drove to a long white building. Its sign read, Papa's Dog School. Inside was Jack Pap with a handful of treats. Mr. Pap is your teacher, Henry told Mudge. Mudge wagged and jumped up to lick Jack Papa's face. No, Mudge, said Henry. Don't worry, said Jack Pap. I know what to do. He held Mudge's front paws. He wouldn't let go. He danced Mudge up. He danced Mudge back. He danced Mudge all around. Mudge didn't like dancing. When Pap Jack finally let go, Mudge didn't jump up again. He was afraid Jack might want to dance. Pretty good teacher, Henry said to his mother. Pretty good, she said. They watched Jack Pap give Mudge a dog treat and a hug. So far, dog school was fun. Mudge was not a perfect student. He liked to lie down too much. He liked to sniff the other students. He liked to think about other things. But he always showed up, and he always wagged his tail, and he always gave his teacher a kiss. At home, Henry practiced with Mudge. They practiced in the backyard. Henry had one pocket full of liver treats. When Mudge did something right, he got a treat. When Mudge did something wrong, he got ow Mudge. And after a few whacks, Henry needed 2 pockets full of liver treats because Mudge was getting almost everything right. He sat when he heard sit. He walked when he heard heel. And he stayed when he heard stay. Most of the time, anyway, he still didn't do too well. When the cat next door came to visit, Henry and Mudge went to the dog class for 8 weeks. They worked very hard. They went through many boxes of liver treats. The last day of class was the best test. Henry and Henry's parents and Henry's big dog Mudge arrived early. Jack Pap would decide which dog passed the test. He said that Mudge would go after the bingo and before the cho-cho. Good dog, said Mudge, whispered Henry. We can do it. When it was their turn, Jack Pap said to Mudge, Okay, Mudge, let's see what you can do. Jack Pup gave Henry a big smile. Sit, said Henry. Mudge sat. Down, said Henry. Mudge lay down. Stay, said Henry. Mudge stayed. Henry walked away. He didn't look back. He walked around the long white building, wishing he had his paddle ball. He sure hoped Mudge would stay. Mudge did stay. When Henry came back, he saw Mudge lying in the same place, wagging his tail. He gave Mudge a big hug and a kiss and 2 liver treats. Henry shook Jack Pup's hand. Mudge shook Jack Pup's hand. Mudge passed the test. He got a fancy certificate. He got a gold ribbon. He got a giant dog biscuit. Henry's father and Henry's mother clapped and clapped. Wow, said Henry's father. Smart dog, said Henry's mother. Great, said Henry. Mudge wagged at them and barked and drooled one last time on his teacher's foot. The end.